So now we begin to we've learned about categorical statements, but now we can begin to put these into syllogisms, which is two premises to one conclusion. And because you know what the conclusion is, and the conclusion has the subject and the predicate. And if you then take what is the subject and make it your second premise, and what is the predicate, make whatever premise has that in it, make that your first premise, then you should have one idea in the middle that connects them. That's called your middle term. And so if you do that, you can then organize up your premises and your conclusions, and you will always know if it's, you'll be able to say, well, that's an A statement, that's an E statement, and that's an I statement. And you'll be able to you'll be able to determine by simply doing that whether or not the argument works or not. Because we can basically look and say, yes, that'll always work, that will conditionally work. We can kind of evaluate fairly quickly whether or not these argument types will work, when, under what conditions, and when. And so we begin to do that. And then after that, we begin to say, okay, that's nice if you can take the time to take everything apart and do that. But what if you have longer arguments, maybe with more premises, or you have arguments that you can't do that? What if we did Venn diagrams? We add a third circle, and we had 3 circles instead of just 2, and we were able to then kind of evaluate them. And so we learn how to do that. That becomes a little bit complex as you figure out where to shade and where to put lines, and how particular statements may go in either side of 2 lines as you use a bar. And so we begin to learn some of these techniques, and that's what this lesson is all about, is moving this over into Venn diagrams.